We got to get caught up. Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the final match of Week 2, Season 77. And I think we're just going to skip some matches, so I'm going to just give you a summary on both of these. First match up against Stargazer. This one was a tough one, but I cleared. It was a messy clear, and he couldn't get through my defense. This guy, I think he was one of the weaker rosters in the bracket, if I remember right. He was either the weakest or the strongest. I can't remember, because that's all I get matched up with. Star Killer here taking 2. He didn't have issues with the front territory. Then down below, he took some attempts up against Cadme and Jabba. And even though Cadme is valuable on offense, that's why I have her here. She gets holds. And that's what's valuable to me. Now you can also pay attention to some of these because I did make some changes to defense. So we can see how my strategy changed. And one of the reasons I changed my strategy is because I got stuck. And my defense still did work. It prevented my opponent from clearing. He took 2 attempts up against this Hunter Kron. Then the back territory, I think Fleet did. No, he had no issues with Fleet. And then in the top territory, no issues, but the back wall, you know what? He may have just stopped. No, my defense stopped him, okay. So Jabba with this offense Kron is really annoying. It messes up a lot of counters. This one here at the level 6. And then we have Mace. Now for me, I couldn't get through his Hondo, and then I tried to move some pieces around that ultimately just created a tough situation. So today I've changed my defense to account for not getting through Hondo. Now, so here's my opponent for today, Jetfire at 12.8 million GP. I'm almost a million more than him. My first round opponent was the weakest account of the bracket. He was at 11.8 million. And then my second round opponent, Sandokan, he was more in the middle of the pack, higher end. He's in the top half. Today's opponent, 100 fewer Zetas. Wow. He's got fewer Amis. He's good on relics. Tier total, though, less than me. That doesn't happen too often. I'm usually last when it comes to tier total. Today, I'm 3rd from last, so I'm closer to the middle in this bracket. It is something I've been working on rectifying, but I also like punching up. So he's got 10 tier 9s, I've got double. He's got 13 tier 8s, and I'm at 40. He does have more tier 7s, but with these kinds of numbers, it doesn't matter. He's got a whole bunch of tier 5s. Mod game is low. He's got a good average, but his count's low. Got 150 more 20 plus. I've got 400 more 15 plus. We're gonna feel these kinds of things. Datacron game is weak. I'm kind of surprised he's as high as he is, but maybe he's savvy when it comes to some of his other choices. But look at these mods. Look at these GLs. He doesn't have full sets. It's like he's got a speed set, but he's missing the secondary set. And that's going on throughout here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm surprised this guy's climbed as high as he did. It might be the quality of the defense he's laid down. I don't even want to spend too much time going through this. We'll talk about what he doesn't have, I guess. Star Killer, only double. Afra, double, but not relevant in 3v3. Nothing on Zori. This got triples on some of these characters. Doubles on Bane and Jar Jar. Nothing on Jocasta. Double on Luthen. Cadme's tripled up, and then Balin, Dre, and Exile all tripled. Okay, and then we're looking at a 5-star on, or 6-star on Leviathan. And when we're looking at the situation here, you know what might be good? He might just have the right Datacrons, and that first week, the first week of this season with these new Crons, they're causing some issues. It's the first time we've seen a lot of these, and it just got messy. All right, we're looking for Zori. There she is. She's at 301, which puts him in the range of like 45, 46. Thrawn is his last one. I'm at like 75, so I've got like 30, more than him, getting close to double. And the little change I made to my defense is over here. I put down Satel. I took off Starkiller. And it's because Starkiller will get me through Hondo, and it's been a nightmare. And some of those higher level counters like Satel versus Starkiller, you gotta have all the Amis. I've tried it in the earlier matches this week. Was not working for me with a single Ami. Next week we'll add some. But I think on defense she still requires a strong counter. So we put her down there with Hondo to create some problems in that territory. This down direction a little bit easier, but still with like Rey and Ahsoka. And then in the back wall, we've got some tough teams here. Hopefully that'll prevent the clear, and then we don't need to worry about being clean. We do have a couple things we got to be concerned about. Balin is a pain. The only thing that I feel is like consistent against, well, I'm sure maybe I got to study some of the results, but SOKR I know gets through it, but we need SOKR for a number of teams. The rest of this though, not a problem, especially because he doesn't have that Temple Guardian Ami. Down here we have Starkiller, Hondo, Vaincron, and we got JMK with Exile. It's a version we don't see too often, but it can be problematic. Then we got third, and we have Rey, but that Rey will be easier because she doesn't have Exile. So I think we're just going to start up top. Last week I had Lord Vader on defense. I brought Lord Vader on offense this week to deal with Starkiller. I gotta make a preset another time. There actually may have been a preset if I scrolled all the way down, but we will never know. I need a reroll. Like, I want way more of these plus 15% turn meter on special abilities. Oh, here's one. We'll go full screen. I should sit down like an actual human being. And with the modding advantage, we hopefully won't have any issues with this one. We can have a little questions with, let's start attacking Stranger. We can have some issues with the clock on this battle, so we do want to be a little focused here. Okay, they're dropping. I should bump up the quality of my CX2. Alright, let's use the alt. Relic 2 over on Maul should make this a little bit easier than the other ones we faced this week. I don't like how this is going though. Alright, there's my ability block. That fracture is being a pain. Okay, is that second? Yeah, that's the second target. I need to get this like CX2 fast or something to get more turns more quickly. Because this is... we're like halfway through this battle and we're only 2 attacks from CX2. No, he probably got stunned for one of those. From the Unleashed. Okay, there's number 3, and there's our Order 66. Now we can target Stranger with Vader. I don't want you to do Retribution. Maybe I should have done it. Okay, Strangers. Oof. Let's do this to trigger the dots. There we go. Triggering the dots took out Stranger. Oh, I should have waited for the stealth. Okay. More dots. This is 2 on Stranger. Two minutes left. Yeah, alt it, even though we're turn away, but we can use this one. Ooh. Here we go, order 66. He can die. Ability block. Boom. Alright, auto. Yeah. The reliability of this counter is makes it completely worth having him for offense. So tell Sean though, we got to get her up and running. It would be nice to be able to move some pieces around. Those other Amis will be definitely added. I just wanted to give her a little spin with a single Ami. And she's still good. Okay. Now this team is why I have, what did I bring for this? Oh, my own Stranger. I have the Stranger for this. Because I've been losing a lot up against this. Okay, let's dispel some of these buffs. Get some good assists. Awesome. Get a little advantage. Oh, that's just a disaster. He's gonna ultimate them back. Maybe I get lucky and I can take it. Nope. Alright, acceptable. We took out somebody. So I probably should have fractured him then. This is what happens because I don't watch streamers. Like, I've said this before. You guys know the game better than I do because you guys actually see what other people do. There's knowledge in the crowd. All right, we're gonna. You know what? Oh, we have another team we can use. All right. Sirjunda, Maul, Malik. I don't like those slots. Malikos, Maul. Yeah, let's go with this. I don't know. I feel like this went really poorly last match. Okay. Let's throw all 5 of these punches at him. Nope. Protection up. Oof. Scary, scary, scary. I need that 5th stack. Ah! I might not get there. Unless, can Sergiuna have protection up and save him? Or I'm going protection up. Oh, is that dot gonna kill me? That was too close. Okay, good. Cleaned it in 2 without having to use other things that I really wanted to rely on. That feels good. Now we can start doing standard counters. Things will be a little bit safer. I think this guy has been climbing because just people have been struggling up against that duo of Starkiller and Pirate Hondo. And now that we're through it, we can just kind of relax. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good one. Applicable. Alright, pull and turn meter. Stun. Stealth. Try and get here. Attack Cal. Trigger the damage immunity. Now putting those attacks back on Swallow, see if we can get that ambushed. We're right there. There's ambush. This hopefully takes out Cal. Pretty close. Pretty close. There's damage immunity on everybody, I think, right? Or did we trigger it on Swallow? Okay, there we go. I'll hold off on that for a moment. We'll spread the stun. Don't get it. Take the hit. Ooh. Alright, we're going for ambush. I should take out Cal, but the ambush is right here. There we go. Awesome. All right, GMK third sister. Did you get anything with this level 3? Okay, ninth sister mechanics, extra health. Okay. We could use Balin or SOKR up against JMK. I think I'd prefer to retain SOKR, which means I'm using Balin? I don't know if this... No, this is probably an appropriate use for him. Although I could... No, I don't want to do a Balin mirror. Alright. So take the hit. Good. I'm stunning Exile, but maybe that's not the right call. I just find him so much more annoying. Alright. Okay, doing those hits, countering, getting our stacks of whatever it's called. Oh, I gotta plug in. All right, 1 second. All right, back in business. What am I doing? Oh yeah, exile. Let's just do it. Okay. Boom, perfect, let's auto. Okay. Now, third sister's not a big deal. We could probably just Melgus it, right? Melgus? That is a basketball reference for you guys. That goes back to Vivek Ranadive, owner of the Kings, when he wanted to draft Michigan Wolverine Nick Stauskas. Stauskas turned out to be a terrible NBA player. I had some hopes for him. Just as like a 3-point specialist, didn't work out. Michigan, go blue. Title game. Of course, I neglected to fill out a bracket the first time in 20 years. It's just completely appropriate. But this is what our... Because we had, what, 2 title games? We didn't, not titles, like visits to the title game under Beeline. I mean, I'm pretty happy. Melgus, right? Melgus. Here we go. Actually, we're not doing this. Because that cron might tweak things. We can. Oh, you know what? Let's stay in Treya. Let's do this Nihilist lead. Is this with Savage or with Scion? It's got to be Scion, right? Yeah. I did improve my Treya a little bit and bumped up my Nihilist to 6 so I could use the level 9 ability. And he's got to be in the leader slot to use the level 9. But my Scion's still terrible. These are characters. This trio, though, is like what made me fall in love with the game. Like, I would love to invest in this team further. I'm all about the Sith. I love the Sith. Alright, pains on everybody. Let's isolate. Looking good. Let's hit the pain. Can we get ability block? No. Increase hatred. Why am I even attacking you? I'm gonna annihilate you in a second. I really would love higher relics and stuff on my Treya. I just want her annoying as stuff. Just a complete nightmare so that the rest of this works better. Because there's a number of counters that do kind of work that don't work for me with this Treya team as currently built, because these characters are not particularly good for my squad, for my roster. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's take out Inquisitor. Because he's almost down. There we go. Now we can auto. And now we can check out that back wall. It's probably going to be weak. I think his plan is that people don't get to it. No! Look at that! It's good! It's quite good. We got 2 GLs, a Cadme. Alright, we can start taking this apart. Rest of the day is going to be, I mean, we might trip up in a spot or two, but overall we got what we need. So we're going to do our Saw Luthen thing. This is one of my favorite counters because it's one I found. And these homegrown ones are just, they're nice. All right. There's a couple important moves here. So we throw the bomb. That max health Kron is going to do a little extra damage. Now we have a marked over on Qui-Gon. We want to make sure we target him. And there we go. Oof. Now, one thing I say from time to time is this only works on like Relic 7 and below, because you can see we almost lost Chirrut, and we would have, probably if even it was Relic 7. But this time we got what we need. We can just auto from here. All right, so normally I talk about some nonsense. Today's nonsense. Finally started Invincible. I'm 2 episodes in. I mean, the current season. I gave it a few. I haven't done Daredevil season 2 yet, just because I'm just kind of dreading it. The Marvel stuff has been so miserable for so long. I don't want to do it to myself. I know it's better than the last season, but it doesn't sound like it's enough better where I'm gonna just be able to enjoy it. Oh, we need to make sure we're attacking the right places. Yeah, so Invincible I've been enjoying. It's just consistent. It's everything I want from it. I think I just don't want to start a new show. I was watching Paradise. I think Paradise is on Hulu. And I gotta take over because because the summon trooper can't always follow the mark. We're losing the focus on where it needs to be. So I gotta take over. Yeah, so Paradise, I like it, but it's not, I wouldn't call it good. What it is, it's like the best version of like an NBC show. Like we had a lot of these shows like in the 2000s, like there's that like people went back in time and there were a bunch of dinosaurs show. Whatever that was called. I can't even remember what it was called. I watched like an episode. I didn't even watch it. It wouldn't even be accurate to call it. But ever since like Lost was a thing, NBC and sometimes ABC have attempted to do these like sci-fi shows, and they're always like a pretty middling level. Like Manifest was like absolutely awful. Manifest was like fascinating in a train wreck sort of way. Like this first season was actually kind of good, and then it was just a complete disaster every season after that. Now Paradise though, it's like if you made one of those shows but good. It's still not that good, but it is excellent at what it is. And it's because those shows are just, they rely on a lot of gimmicks and stuff. Alright. This is Balin. And I'm not Balin, I mean Bane. And it should be C-Bane to be safe. Let's not take chances. No need to take chances at this stage. I don't think I'm missing another team. I think it's good. The only thing I'm a little worried about is that Jabba. Alright, what do we got going on here? Increase. Just without exile though, this is not gonna be a problem. I feel like we might take out Sabine without... I still should have linked her. I still should have linked her. she's got damage, and the link would have helped with that. But she's almost down. Okay, there we go. We'll have our ultimate in a moment. Alt. Blow her up. Yeah, we'll blow her up. Boom. Auto. Yeah, so we got Paradise. We got Invincible. Still watching The Pit. Daredevil I'll watch, and then we got Boys on the horizon. We got a lot of stuff. It's a good little moment for me to get caught up on things. Wonder Man, I still haven't completed. We hit the cringe wall where the character was acting really embarrassing, and the secondhand embarrassment, I can't handle it. I don't like it. I hate it as a writing crutch, and I left the show. We'll get back to it. All right, those should be relatively easy. Awesome. We don't need to be careful with this. You know what? Turn meter. It is turn meter though. Let's just play it safe. We could do things like Night Trooper and stuff, but we're just gonna play it like this. That's not good for the. Yeah, this is good. I need to start buying decaf. Alright, reset the cooldowns. Knocking out Chrysanthemum. Start charging the ultimate. Now, I should have saved that. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, if you have the offense Kron, that messes up a lot of the counters. Like there are things like the Enoch counter would work with the Night Trooper Kron up against this Jabba, but if this Jabba had the offense Kron, it doesn't work. That extra offense messes things up. You can feel the mods here. He's a little slower, and that's helping me out. Next turn should be the ultimate, right? You know what? Have a shred. Ultimate. That's fine. Jeez. Okay, now you're taking a lot of turns. Boom, you're dead. I'm gonna go with the healing immunity first, because she might have an armor shred next. I hate that I don't know. We're gonna give her a turn. She had it. This is why I wanted to save it. I kept track properly. Now we can reset her. Get back-to-back shreds. Guess not. Okay. I feel like we're running out of ultimate though. Yeah, we're out of ultimate. Start charging again, but Jabba, it means Rancor could be coming out. Yeah, let's throw another shred on Chrysanthemum. Alright, 4 shreds on Chrysanthemum. More charging. We got our healing immunity. There's an attack, an assist, another ultimate. We should be good now. Boom, auto. Okay, these two are easy. We've got options. Let's head up here where we will do SOKR. Tempting. I don't like any of these. I need to reroll some of those level 3s. Alright, controlling the field a little bit. Drop some shocks, knock them out. So this is why I wanted to use SOKR here. It is just pretty automatic. Now what else? JML would completely shut down Revan. Do we need to think about you at all? I don't think so. You know what? I got the Sith. I haven't used them yet. And there's no Jocasta. There's no Ami. I should probably double check that I'm right about this, but we're not going to. I'm pretty sure I'm right. And he doesn't have a good Kron. Like maybe if he had a good Kron, we might want to double check slightly. Oh, come on. Forgot that the basic doesn't miss the foresight. Can one of you guys get rid of the foresight so I can actually attack him with Dark Deception? Ooh, oh my god. That's really annoying. All of that effort to be able to land that ability and he just dodges without the help of foresight. Hit the shock, trigger the staggers, drain, boom. And I wish we had a Dark Deception ready to go. Boom. All right. Okay, drain. Boom. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about this Supergirl trailer because it looks fantastic. Super excited to see Momoa as Lobo. I'm hoping that it does to the popularity of Lobo that I would like. I want him to see like a Deadpool like bump. He deserves it. He's back. He's going. Let's check him out. Okay. I think Jabba's going to get us a hold. Alright. He hasn't done much else. I think we just JML this. And we do a weaker JML. Can I just solo this with JML? Yeah, I can. What do you want? What do you want? None of them. I don't want any of them. Boom. Increase. Boom. Increase. This is just going to be all of this until we start landing hits. Perfect. We can womp a Tarkin really quick. Protection up. Let's roar. Get the debuffs. Boom. Perfect. Now, Rex Cracks. What do we got? Oh, we got Bo. Bo. Who do we want? Probably Beskar. Mercenary Kron, yes. We could take this one from Cal. Let's just do it. We're not going to use them. This is more value here. I'm going to go for the shred first. Maybe I shouldn't have. I didn't expect him to fold this easy. I think it's the right call. Okay. Then we can Afra that Finn Zori. She'll crush that. Unless we want to look for like a solo opportunity. Then what was that other one? Qui-Gon? Like Night Troopers. We only got held up once then. Yeah, up against Hondo. I mean, we're playing well. But it's because also we've had several matches to kind of figure out how to play this current set of Krons, which did have some growing pains. This is already a counter, so this doesn't matter. This is gonna crush. And same with this next one. We're gonna do remnants, but remnants already countered this. So it's just gonna be that much easier. We got Knight and Judge Death. Powerful Kron to pair with them. Boom. Okay, good. Board cleared. He's taking down Jabba. Was it clean? Took 2 attempts. I felt like that had a good shot at 2. But it means he's going to clear the lower territory. And he one-shot this one, right? No, we had Cody. Cody took 2. So we're already probably going to be better than him on banners, even if he plays the rest clean, as long as fleet goes well. Which could be tough. How are we going to play this? We're going to do one piece of gambling. If Malevolence beats this, it's going to make my day easier. So we're going to see if we can get Malevolence to work, which doesn't always work. It's taking a lot of turns. I'm really tempted to stun the B-Wing. Does that thing dispel? I can't remember. I'm gonna stun the B-Wing. Let's do an AoE. No, come on. Okay, good. Is that who we want to attack? Or do we want the B-Wing? He's got the protection up. I think we'd rather do this. I don't know. It's not going great. This is going, yeah, it's not going great. But we're submitting. We have to do endurance here. So endurance, Leviathan. All right. So we're doing special from 5s. AoE from the capital ship. Anakin will basic. And we are stealthing here. 5s with the basic. And we are bringing out Ahsoka. And we are taking out the dagger. Buffs from Marauder. Anakin AoEs. Okay. Taunt onto Marauder. Get all those extra buffs. Okay, tanks down. Ahsoka down. Ultimate. I wonder if I should. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Great. Perfect. Okay. Let's check on him. Because that might determine if we keep gambling. Ooh. Trench with a hold. I mean, that's part of the reason why he's there. He's attempting Hondo now. We'll see how that goes. We're gonna do it. We're gonna attempt Scythe. But we're gonna be in trouble if this doesn't go well. Which is why I didn't want to do it. Because this is really RNG heavy. Why did I do that? Why did I needed... No, I messed up. I needed to not hit... Dengar. Which would allowed me to stun... which would have allowed me to stun... the Razor Crest, which is what I was supposed to do, but I don't know. I slipped up. We got lucky. If Slave 1 would have come out, we might have been stuck behind a taunt. Now we can take out Punishing 1 and we're good now, because now we have an easy... We should have done this before we did Home 1, because we could have one-shot this. That's annoying. Okay. Boom. We're good. I mean, it's a full clear, and we've won. Awesome. And we'll see if he keeps playing. But Profundity now is just gonna crush this. And he's already been held up enough times where it doesn't matter, we've won. Oh, and there we go. And B-Wing not being in the reinforcement slot is all we needed to win this too. So we could have beat it with anything. So technically the Malevolence did do its job. It created a scenario in which I could beat this with weaker fleets. Alright, let's check on him. He might keep going, he might call it. But we got our clear. He's still working on Hondo. He's not going to get through Hondo. Hondo is such a pain. Did he? And so he got through Satel Shan, right? Did he fight Satel already? Yeah, he already fought Satel. She's down in 1. Yeah, we can wrap up. We won. Jetfire, very respectable defense. Weaker roster, but you can see why he is where he's at. It's because he had the right crons, difficult defense, and we had to puzzle our way through it. But we got there. He's compensating for his shortcomings, and it is good. I mean, given time, he's going to be a tough player. But you can tell he's a younger roster. And we will be back soon with the final week of Grand Arena as we begin our transition into the next season of Conquest, where we're going to up our output. We've slowed down because of professional obligations, but we should be ramping up soon. I know I've been saying that for a little bit, but one of these days it'll be true. So thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.